A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, September 14th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. The New York State Police are investigating allegations of missing funds from the Washington Heights Fire Company in the town of Wallkill. The fire company was slated to host the 108th Annual Orange County Volunteer Firemen's Association Parade in Middletown on Saturday, September 23rd, and the parade was abruptly canceled Tuesday after rumors of missing money that was earmarked for the annual convention and parade. The Tri-State Transportation Council says adding a third lane in both directions on New York Route 17 from Woodbury to Monticello will do nothing to benefit the city of Newburgh, and says instead of spending $1 billion on that project, it should use that money for local benefit. The transportation group says the money could create jobs and improve local transportation, something with which Mayor Torrance Harvey says the city council agrees.
Why not use that $1 billion so that we can have a robust, more modernized, and more technological transportation system throughout the county, and it's particularly in and out and through the city and the town of Newburgh and the town of New Windsor.
Based on the Transportation Council's report, the City Council went on record opposing the widening of Route 17, says the mayor. Despite Newburgh School Board President Darren Stridiron's contention that teacher Richard Desiderio falls under the district's whistleblower policy, the majority of the board voted Tuesday night to suspend him with pay pending an investigation. As a result of that vote, Stridiron has written to Orange County District Attorney David Hubler, asking him, in his words, to look into this matter with haste, as the employee involved will be heading to an employment trial soon. On Wednesday, Desiderio was hand-delivered the charges against him, including that he was observed with children sitting on his lap. The tenured educator says his students are special education and kindergarten and first graders.
They have special needs, and they come, many of them, from broken homes, and they do starve for attention and affection and to be loved and to be understood. And do they jump on me or on my back? Yeah. They have deep affection for me, and I love them to pieces.
Desiderio says in situations like that, he removes the child without having them think that they've done something wrong. A 37-year-old Newburgh man is the latest victim of violence in the city of Newburgh. The victim, whose name police did not immediately release, was located outside the emergency room entrance around midnight Wednesday morning. He had suffered a stab wound and died a short time after being brought inside the ER. A crime scene was located on Lutheran Street in the area of Van Ness Street. This is the fourth homicide in the city of Newburgh this year. The Ulster County Youth Bureau is accepting applications for the State Office of Children and Family Services Youth Development Grants until October 9th. The programs funded by the grants engage kids in positive activities and help ensure that they keep learning and growing when the school day ends, says County Executive Jen Metzger. The County Youth Bureau awards the State Youth Development Program funds to support youth programs for the October 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2024 calendar year, and all agencies and municipalities interested in receiving the funding are encouraged to apply. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The City of Kingston has received a bronze designation from the U.S. Department of Energy's Sol Smart program for encouraging the growth of clean, affordable solar energy at the local level. local governments achieve Soul Smart designation by meeting established criteria that are based on national best practices for building solar-friendly communities. Those that meet the criteria are designated Soul Smart Platinum, Gold, Silver, or Bronze. To achieve Soul Smart Bronze designation, Kingston has posted an online checklist detailing the permitting process for residential rooftop solar and has reviewed local zoning requirements and identifies restrictions that intentionally or unintentionally prohibit solar energy development. A new vaccine has been developed to help ward off the new strains of COVID-19 virus, and Governor Kathy Hochul is urging everyone to get the new vaccination. She notes a slight uptick in cases in recent weeks. The governor says it's not a booster and has been engineered to fight the latest versions of the virus.
Take the right precautions, and we can handle this. There's no need to be careless. We have the tools we need, treatment, tests, masks. But the best, most effective way to deal with this is getting the vaccine. It's coming, it's going to be available, so let's use it. Get the updated vaccine. It's very different. Again, tell everybody, don't rely on the fact that you had a vaccine in the past. It will not help you this time around.
The governor says the new vaccine is recommended for everyone 6 months of age and older. Republican Assemblyman Anil Bifan is seeking to prevent the relocation of asylum seekers to Dutchess County through state legislation. His proposed law is a step to protect the interests of Dutchess County residents, he said. Bifan's proposal suggests that Dutchess County faces financial and infrastructure constraints that an influx of migrants would exacerbate. Such pressures, he said, could lead to the elimination of critical services that county residents rely on daily. The freshman lawmaker acknowledges the bill faces an uphill chance of passage, given that the Democrats hold a supermajority in the Assembly.
I'm trying to be realistic with things that we can do. Obviously, if this was a statewide bill, I know there would be no chance, which is why I made it targeted towards Dutchess County only. And in many times, even in the minority, they allow us to pass local bills.
Bifan says this is a local-based issue, and local representatives should have the right to determine what happens in their districts. A new vaccine has been developed to help ward off the new strains of the COVID-19 virus, and Governor Kathy Hochul yesterday urged everyone to get the new vaccination. She noted a slight uptick in cases in recent weeks. The governor says it's not a booster and has been engineered to fight the latest versions of the virus.
Take the right precautions, and we can handle this. There's no need to be careless. We have the tools we need, treatment, tests, masks. But the best, most effective way to deal with this is getting the vaccine. It's coming, it's going to be available, so let's use it. Get the updated vaccine. It's very different. Again, tell everybody, don't rely on the fact that you had a vaccine in the past. It will not help you this time around.
The governor says the new vaccine is recommended for everyone aged 6 months of age and older. A third candidate for mayor of Newburgh has emerged. Hale Stewart Fisher, a registered Democrat, will face off as an independent against incumbent Democrat Mayor Torrance Harvey and Republican John Giudice. Several years ago, Giudice served as a city councilman. Stewart Fisher, a 3-year resident of Newburgh, is running because he would like the city to be more inclusive, prosperous, and transparent.
It's got, so much incredible potential, and there's so much diversity. It just, it was kind of ripe for like a really big renaissance. But I think after being here for a bit, looking at the politics and things around here in the city council and the mayor, I just felt like they're basically, impeding that change, impeding that transformation.
31 years ago, Stewart Fisher ran unsuccessfully for city council in Kansas City, Kansas. Since moving from Brooklyn, he served as president of the Newburgh Preservation Association and secretary to the Transportation Advisory Committee. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.